While the presidential race will be getting most of the attention on Tuesday, there are a couple of amendments that you need to be aware of before you go to the polls here. Fox News investigative reporter Brendan Kirby joins us live now to talk about those. And Brendan, one involves a little editing of the state constitution. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, that's right, Byron. This amendment would authorize the legislature to recompile the Constitution during the 2022 legislative session. Voters then would have to approve any changes after that. It would allow for rearranging the text in proper articles, removing all the racist language, deleting duplicative provisions and those that have been repealed, consolidating provisions related to economic development, and arranging the local amendments by county. There are so many of these outdated provisions. For instance, Article 14 mandates separate schools for, quote, white and colored children. Now, the U.S. Supreme Court long ago struck that down, but the unenforceable words remain. The legislature approved this without opposition. However, former Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore opposes it. He argues this is just a backdoor attempt to make it easier to raise taxes by creating a new right to public education that could allow the courts to order tax increases.
All right, Brenda, we've got a couple of local amendments affecting our area. One would create a toll authority in Baldwin County, but a very specific toll authority. Tell us about that one.
Well, Byron, this will only be on the ballot in Baldwin County. It would create a toll authority that would have the power to authorize the toll on one road only, the planned extension of the Baldwin Beach Express from Interstate 10 to Interstate 65. That's estimated to cost about $200 million. This has the backing of most local officials who say the toll is the only way to pay for the project. This is notably different than the contentious debate over the I-10 bridge toll. That would have hit commuters hard. This one, meanwhile, largely spares Baldwin residents. Mostly, it would be tourists heading to the beach who would pay this one. While opposition has been muted, it has drawn fire from Orange Beach businessman and political activist Dean Young. He's urging voters to reject it.
And here in Mobile County, Brendan, voters are going to be going to the polls to vote up or down on the latest phase of the Pay-As-You-Go program.
Yeah, that's right, Byron. This has proven to be quite popular with voters. It finances road construction projects throughout the county. Voters routinely approve this by very wide margins. The 2020 version of this comes to almost $61 million. This will pay for things like paving, improving intersections, and adding lanes. One proposed project, for instance, would cost about $9.6 million and would widen Cottage Hill, McFarland, and Snow roads. There's a complete list of the proposed projects that you can review at the county's website, and you can also find a link to that on our website, fox10tv.com.